Hello and welcome to I'll Play Any Crap. This week I found something amazing. Can't you tell by the music? This is Con Amore. As usual, I am only playing the demo because who wants to pay for this sort of thing? I'll be Claudia. Why ever not? Let's be Claudia. Okay, well, what should I wear today? Do I want to look slutty or frigid? 'Cause those are the only choices for women. I'll put on some sexy shoes so weird guys will call me in the street. I like the way there's like little handprints taken out of absolutely everything. Okay. And my mouse is being weird. Oh, how does that work? Oh! Can take it off. Oh, we can't take the top one off. What's the point of that? Except it's broken my computer. I could... Oh, that's a skirt. That's a really creepy ghost skirt there. I will... Oh, I look lovely. Let's put on some jeans. I want to be left alone a bit. I think I've made a good choice here. What's going to happen today? The park was full of people and buzzing with noise. Okay. I could almost feel the anticipation and excitement in the air. It doesn't really look like there's much going on, mate. There was a lot of people already dancing to the intermission music, even though the main performer hadn't come on stage yet. Is he playing in a hut? It strikes me it's not going to be the best gig in the world somehow. All right. Ooh, silhouettes. Okay, I totally misread that line. I'm glad I didn't say that out loud. Okay. I was under the spell of the rock concert as well. There's no one there. There's just some, like, people from the underworld. Okay. My heart was pounding with the beat of the music, and the crowd surged around me. I felt a man's hands on my buttocks. I didn't care. Oh. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there and broke the game. No, I just want to play the game. Sorry. I've got like one button to push and I can't do that. Okay, carrying on. The anticipation felt like butterflies in my stomach and a humming in my loins. I'm just riffing. I'm adding some things in they could use, couldn't use. Oh my God, I love the concerts, the atmosphere, and the enthusiasm. Most of all, I love the music. This has got to be hands down like the worst concert. Oh, there was that one time at... No. Unfortunately, I didn't love the music at this particular concert. Oh, I look really cross. Actually, that was just her original pose, but she looks really cross. Also, her legs are really long. What's up with that? Oh, who's this bundle of joy? Okay. My friend B appeared next to me, carrying 2 drinks. I like the way they had to put that in the text because they couldn't afford to put drinks in her hands. All right. Hi, I brought us something to drink. This is how I imagine young women sound. I hope I didn't miss anything. Not yet. Good. I can't wait. We're about to see Zeal live. Oh, Kiss from the road. Da, da, da. Ooh. Da, ba, 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 da, da, da. It's probably a different. It's like the. I knew B was a big fan of the artist we were about to see. Her room was covered with Zeal posters. She also had a very sexy fan fiction blog that was a little bit too racy for most. What about you, Claudia? When will I see you up there on the stage? What kind of... First of all, it looks like somewhere where drunks hang out, so you could probably just walk up there and no one would mind. But also you're encouraging her to cross the line of security, which is dangerous. What do you mean? You play as well as Zeal does, and your songs are even more beautiful. It could be you up there on this drunks hangout. I couldn't do that. Maybe someday. She looks confused. Her mouth has changed. It's very difficult to work out what her emotions are sometimes. Maybe one day I'll be brave enough. Of course you will, because I'll be there to support you and write your racy, racy fan fiction. It was heartwarming to hear B's words of encouragement. I don't think we should really trust someone with that dress sense. I mean, she's wearing an armless shirt. So obviously made some bad life decisions along the way. The tights also were one of those. Oh, lovely. Did she just play music out of her crotch? Okay. I don't know what I'm agreeing to, but okay. Ooh, the strumming of a guitar suddenly drowned out everything else. As I chugged 8 Jaeger bombs, lifted up my top to the band. It was amazing. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. The audience went instantly quiet. Everyone turned to look towards the stage. This is the most unexciting sounding concert I've ever heard. I could sense the anticipation. It's quite noisy. I could sense the anticipation and excitement, and then it happened. I lost my virginity. Zeal stepped out onto the stage, and the audience burst into ecstatic screams. She doesn't seem that bothered. Her mouth has disappeared, but that could be for another reason. B was completely enraptured. She jumped along with the crowd, shouting out Zeal's name. I took out my notebook and started taking notes on the concert. You are a freaking tourist, love. Who does that? It's weird. After Zeal gave his last bow to the audience, B turned to me and said, "Do you sometimes get sexual, sexy thoughts when you look at rock musicians?" And I said, "Yes, of course. Thank you for coming with me." This is like a text message from my mum. You're welcome. Besides, I've got some material for my assignment as well. Okay. Oh, right. Did you manage to take enough notes? She's the lamest gig friend ever. I think I have enough for one paper. The music was all right. Good. Speaking of the assignment, maybe we could go somewhere. I could interview you, and you'd get the chance to enthuse about Zeal some more. This is literally like having a text conversation with my mum. Do you want to go to a coffee house or back to the flat? Oh, God. Let's go to a coffee house. Because, like, your flat, you'll probably murder me. I suggested a nearby coffee house, and B happily agreed. Well, yeah, I made that decision, so obviously I know what the answer is. We've literally been looking at this page for about 10 minutes. Okay, when we got there, the place was packed. There's at least 2 people sitting on chairs. Who has the time to draw artwork? Apparently not these people. It seemed like half the audience of the concert decided to squeeze into this teeny tiny little coffee house. Despite the crowd, we managed to find ourselves a cozy little table. We ordered tea, and I took out my notes. And some pills, because anything would be better than this. I listened to be enthused about the concert while I sipped my drink. It's like literally the most boring afternoon I've ever heard of. Suddenly I felt someone push me from behind, and the teacup had been tipped over my notes. Oh no, suddenly no one will know about my friend B's enthusiasm for a band no one ever heard of. I was staring at my notes in disbelief because some jagweasel had knocked over this drink and ruined my assignment that I'd just made up. And it was this sort of really effeminate looking man boy who doesn't know how to button a shirt. Hey, sorry about that. I lost my balance. I think I hit your back on accident. It's by accident, not on accident. All right? Let's get the grammar right. I lifted up my notes and desperately tried to dry them. Then I turned towards the man. Okay, we're obviously supposed to have sex with him or something, so... Accidents happen. It's all right. The place is packed. Accidents about to happen. Are we writing songs or something? What's going on? I'm Daniel. Is there anything I could do to help? Or maybe don't knock my back so I ruin my assignment. That could be a start. In case of a haircut. I hope those notes weren't important. No, I often write things down that are completely irrelevant. I'm sure I can still salvage enough of it for a paper. A paper? What's the topic? About creepy, effeminate men in coffee houses and how they have no spatial awareness. Can you help me? Daniel managed to get a hold of my notes before I could stop him. That's incredibly rude. He squinted at the soggy text and gave me a questioning look. Why is this criticizing zeal, boring beat, choppy sound? How about mind your business and don't read my notes? Can I have them back, please? I took the papers back and held them protectively to my chest because I wanted him to look at my chest. Do you have something against Zeal? Oh my god, he's going to murder us in the car park. Why do you care? Are you a fan? I am, actually, but apparently you're not. Maybe not, but I have a... Oh god, this is like every conversation with the internet. Dudes, what the hell? True. If you happen to change your mind, though, I can help you make a positive analysis of him. Daniel scribbled something on my notes, winked at me. Oh god, what a dick. And disappeared into the crowd of 2 people who are dead and have no souls. Bye, Daniel. I quickly read what he wrote down, and it said, I'm coming to get you. I know where you live. It was his phone number and a winky face. I exchanged puzzled looks with me. Oh, the best day ever. A guy gave me his phone number. And a winky face. Yeah, you wouldn't get a date if you put a winky face, sorry. When we got back home, B and I talked about the Zeal concert for a while. It wasn't long before I went back to my room. Oh god, my phone is sentient. Oh, that's creepy. My phone knows what I'm doing. I need to be quieter. I swear to God, iPhones listen all the time. It knows everything that we're doing. There's a big room somewhere with some really, really boring, backed up information about everybody. The paper wouldn't write itself, so I sat down to my desk to work on it. You're so lame. Why didn't you just enjoy the concert and get drunk like normal people? Finally, I decided to take a break and stretch. Thank God. Suddenly, I remembered Daniel from the Zeal concert, and I sat on my bed and had a little bit of alone time. I found myself wondering if we'd ever meet again. Probably not. Oh, you're the most boring person I've ever heard of. Shook my head and went back to writing. What should I wear to class today? Something slutty. Come on. You're never going to find a boyfriend like that. Can we pick these? Oh, we can. I could put jewelry on. Maybe he didn't like me because I wasn't wearing the right bracelet. Is that a bracelet? Is it a necklace? What is it? Oh, it's bracelet. That's really confusing. Take those off. Okay. It's not really a lot of choice. And also I'm not sure I really care. So we'll just put some trainers on so she can be comfortable. And this fugly dress. Here we are. Lovely. So much choice. Oh, God. Where does she live where there's nobody there? The next morning, the lecture room was buzzing with students, finding their seats and chatting. That dude's asleep over there. I gave a big yawn and took my usual seat. I'd stayed up late writing the assignment, but hadn't managed to finish it yet. Luckily, it wouldn't be due till the next day. I was so tired, I could have fallen asleep in my seat. Unfortunately, that wasn't an option. I appreciate that video games can show you different lives, different perspectives, different viewpoints. And we sort of forget that sometimes people are just really, really frigging boring, and living their life would be dull as... Did you start thinking about Daniel yet? And the bed waiting for me at home? I would love to have curled up with a warm blanket. This woman is so basic. What's that face about? That's not a face someone puts when they're under a blanket. Ooh, who's this guy? What is it with men not being able to do up buttons? Do they have an aversion? Suddenly, someone touched my shoulder, and I started. I mean, he doesn't have a mouth. What use is he? A young man I hadn't noticed before was sitting next to me. Oh, well, that's just creepy. It's like an empty... If he's sitting right next to you, he's probably a sex pest because he should, out of courtesy, give you a bit of space. Hey, wake up, sleepyhead. It's not that smart to sleep here. What? Who are you? I'm Alex, your new partner. It's just like being in normal school. I would rather have dozed off for a little while. Don't you like music theory? God, you're so basic. Music theory is just a language people invented to describe music. I'm sure we'd be fine without it. Oh my God. This is the most boring conversation. Wow, we disagree about a lot of things. Are you saying that I don't think music has passion and soul? Of course not. Why are you trying to twist my words? She really does rub people up the wrong way. Although, to be fair, most of the men are annoying. My conscience nagged at me. What exactly are we supposed to be doing? Oh God, we've got to work together. Oh, damn it. That's fine. What do you think this question means? I leaned towards Alex and read the question he was pointing at. We came up with an answer quickly and moved on to the next one. Doing the assignment together made the class go by fast because he's just so dreamy. Oh, we put our differences aside. At the end of the class, Alex turned toward me excitedly. What kind of excited are you talking about? Because I hope it's just like in his face, not... Because that's not allowed in classrooms. We make a great team after all. Oh, look at him. He has a mouth, finally. You gave him a mouth. For once there was no mouth and now there's mouth. You're a magical woman, Claudia. Oh. Alex's sudden confession surprised me. I was just about to get up when a young man peeked into the lecture room. He seemed to know Alex. Hey, Alex, we're all going to get lunch. You coming? Hey, Oliver. Of course I am. We got up and Alex turned towards me. He gave me a cautious smile. Nice to meet you, Claudia. Maybe we'll see each other again next time. Alex's friend huffed loudly at the door. Come on, Alex. Oh, God. But if you invite us, it means we have to have more conversations, and they're really dull. His friend's words seemed to surprise Alex. He then gave me a questioning... This is all really overstated. Do you want to come and eat with us, Claudia? Oh. No, frig off. Not interested in you. Oh, God. Yeah, you're a lonely girl. Never mind. I go to the arcade and look around, searching for B. I saw young people gathered around the machines, laughing and playing too. I glanced at the arcade cafe and saw more young people with their milkshakes and soft drinks. All right. The air was thick with laughter and the atmosphere was warm. I glanced at my watch and I noticed I was there on time. This is the longest demo I've ever played in my life. I wondered if B would be late again. Here she is! Oh my God. Yeah. God. Ugh. Our favourite thing to do was watching skillful players test their skills. Does this demo end because I want to kill myself? It's like... Did you raise your... You could just animate that. Why don't you just animate it and then no one has to read it? What sort of skills test? To design and make a corsage. What is this school that they're at? The theme is spring. Will you be allowed to take it home with you? No, they need it for the grading. What class is that? Corsage 101? What the hell? She's really sad about not getting to have a corsage. This is ridiculous. What happened to you? Why have you stopped recording? So I have to be really honest. My camera just gave up on its will to live there and just stopped working. So I think I'm just going to call it quits with this because it's going to be pretty much more of the same. I don't really care if she gets a boyfriend. Her friends are all really annoying. So let's just call it quits there for today. But thanks for joining me on I'll Play Any Crap. I will find some more stuff that is moderately to 25% more exciting. I mean, not too exciting because then it wouldn't be crap. But yeah, I'll see you next week.